Hey guys, we're back. Woohoo! All right, so what we're going to start is a moderate flow. We're going to transition from a standing position. We're going to do a lot of trees today, and can't stop, won't stop. So if you want, you can build your tree. If you want to keep it grounded, you can do that, whichever works out best for you. As always, it's going to end up being probably about 40 minutes or so. No music. Oh, there's my weights out there sneaking a peek. Um, no music, so you can pick whatever you want or none at all. We're going to start with some stretching and go from there. All right, guys. As always, take it where you want to go with it. This is just a towel. You can sit on a blanket, a bolster, whichever works out best for you. So let's roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Close your eyes if it feels good. Maybe you don't want to. I'm going to say that a lot because that's how I actually feel. Do whatever feels good for you. If we get to a point where you want to hold these stretches for a little bit longer, you totally can. You're there wherever you want to be in your own space and time, so you can do whatever you want. So let's find that neutral spine. Tuck your chin ever so slightly. Roll your shoulders back and down. Maybe you want to flip your palms, seeing how that changes the way your shoulders feel. Big inhale here. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. Little pause. Inhale. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. We're going to start lengthening those inhales. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. Let it all go. Little pause. Inhale. Pause. 2, 3. Exhale. Little pause. Inhale. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. Little pause. Inhale. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. Let's go one more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, gently look to the sky. Now let's roll chin to chest, dome and ram. To the sky, dome and ram. To the sky, one more time, dome and ram. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Little rock and roll. Big lift. Hinge back. Rock and roll side to side. So we're slowly opening up that low back. Hinge forward. This opens up your hip flexors. And then right hand down. Let's start up and over. As always, hips even and level. Movement coming from that hip point. Allow your torso just to melt. Maybe you release that right ear. Inhale. Back to center, dome and rim. Through center, side to side. Neutral, dome and rim. Side to side. Through center, forward. Side to side. And then left hand down, right arm up and over. Release that left ear, allow it to melt. Inhale. Through center. Right shoulder takes you back to twist. So if you want, you can gently gaze over. You're going to feel that neck stretch. Inhale. Through center, I like to dome around. Come up and then hinge forward, side to side. Neutral. Left shoulder takes you back. Inhale. Come forward, chin to chest, let it go. If you want a little bit more through your thighs, you just press your hands in. Arms to a T, maybe to a V. V is a little bit more side body, so take it where you want to go with it. And then back. Let's change that cross. We're going to roll through some side bends. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Big inhale through center. Other side. Inhale. Back to center. Right shoulder takes you back. Through center. Left shoulder takes you back. Come back to center. Hinge forward, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Butterfly. Soles of the feet together, knees wide and apart. The closer your feet get to your hips, the more constriction you have through your knees. So figure it out. It's the stretch is going to be different. So whatever feels better for you is what you need to do. Let's give it a hinge first. Maybe elbows press into thighs. Inhale. Lift knees together, forward fold, upsy daisies. A little half lift. So I just want you to hinge your way forward. Your spine is in neutral. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Come here, you can see. I want that flat back. We're isolating the movement. I'm going to sneezing. Oops. All right, come forward. And one more inhale here. And then lift. One leg seated forward, fold it. Start with that right leg, take it in. Same deal, depending on how close your foot gets to your hips, changes the angle. Look up, hinge forward. Let's start with that half lift with our flat back first. Keeping it a little bit more active. Other side. Movement coming from your hips. Keep that flat back. Keep it opening through those toes. Maybe you press your fingertips in. Inhale. Big lift. All right, we're going to move a little bit. Take it as fast or slow as you want to. So we're going to butterfly. Up. Left leg lengthens to fold. Sweep back. Butterfly, fold. Sweep back. Right leg lifts, fold. Sweep back. We're going to keep going. Butterfly, fold. Lift. Float forward. I want you to feel like you're scooping. Butterfly. Right leg. Butterfly. Left leg, hold your fold. Roll chin to chest, let it go. Optional side bend. Every side bend releases your hips. Big lift. Shoulder guides you. So we're twisting, looking over that right knee. And then up and over. Maybe you want to flip your palm. Big lift. Center, other side. Look up, full forward. Optional side bend. Twist. Maybe you look behind you for a neck stretch. And wide angle. So you can take it a little wider than the mat, whatever works out for you. Big toe, knee, and hip in alignment and pointing to the sky. Start with our hinge. Hands to thighs, maybe down to the mat. So keep that upright spine and then slowly roll chin to chest. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, lift, crisscross. And then tabletop. Let's bring those knees to the sky. Hang out here in your cow pose. Tuck that tail. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Couple more times, cow to cat. Bring your hips back. I'm going to get my blanket. If you have a bolster or a blanket, take it between or just rest it on your calves. This is going to make it's going to lessen the compression of your knee, so it might feel more comfortable. So let's just fold forward to that child's pose. You don't have to use it. It's raining, so my knee doesn't feel super great. So, and just let it go. Inhale. Maybe you interlace your fingers and take it to the back of your head. Big lift, cat to cow. And let's go a couple more times. Cat and cow. Walking your fingertips out to the left. Right hand presses in, and then we're going to lift that left hand out to the side. Thread the needle, left shoulder to the mat, left ear to the mat. Inhale. Press to lift, sweep open. And then release back down. Other side. Right hand out to the side. Inhale. And twist away. Thread the needle. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hips up. Hips down. Let's go a couple more times. Hinge your way forward. Tuck that tail. And bring it back. Inhale forward. Tuck your tail. Exhale back. So one more time. Inhale forward. Tuck your tail. And then take it back. Take this out to the side. And we're going to release all the way down to our belly. Roll those shoulders, starting with our Sphinx pose. Inhale. So we're going to keep this little back bend. If you feel constriction in your low back, I want you to take your forehead down. And then we're going to lift that right leg. And release. Lift your left leg. And release. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to tree on that right side. And then maybe for a little bit more, left shoulder comes through. For a little thread the needle. Your right hip is going to be off of the mat. And then back to center, back to center. Rock and roll. Other side. Tree pose with that left knee. So we're working on externally rotating, stretching the inside thigh. Left hip point is off of the mat. Right shoulder comes through. So there's a pretty substantial little lift here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to center. Feet come together. Press. And then come all the way back. Child's pose with those toes down. I'm taking my forearms down. Inhale. On your exhale, walk it up. Let's start with a little kneeling. So if you need knee pads, go ahead and get them. And we're going to roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Maybe your knuckles or maybe your hands come to your hips. Just roll those shoulders. Release, sit in heroes. Heroes doesn't work. You can stay in a kneeling. Inhale. Big lift. Roll your shoulders. Maybe you can take your hands down to your feet. So in your camel's pose, your hips are facing forward. It is an upper back bend. Take it where you want to go with it. Inhale. Lift. And sit back down. Inhale. One last cat-to-cow. Hips up. Hips down. Toes. We're going to walk up, over. Give me a roll. Sweeping our hands up over our head. I want you to take your hands forward a little bit and press. And then sweep them up, lengthen. Down, press. Up, lengthen. Let's go one more time. In front, press, press, press. Lengthen. Hips move back. Tummy to thigh, hips to the sky. Half lift. Forward fold. I want this big, big sweep. Your hands stay here. I want you to press, press, press. Dome and round. Hands to shoulder. See how we start our little back bend? Bring it forward. Maybe it's a standing cat and cow. Couple more. Shoulders come. Spine follows. Your spine is just a connector. Hips hinge, forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Up. Let's go one more time. Standing cat to cow. So your hands come forward, dome and round. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders. See how that creates a back bend. Forward, back. Forward, and back. And then fold. Half lift. Forward fold. All the way up. Hands to heart center. We're going to start our very first tree. Finding that mountain pose, shift your weight over to the left, right foot, maybe right calf. I want you to make sure your hips are even level. Inhale. On your exhale, wide mountain, and we're going to go over to the other side. I wish that it would bring it back down, but I don't know. This fancy AI Zoom stuff follows me. All right, you ready? Come on back. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Big sweep. Cat. Cow. To neutral. Right foot out. Left foot. Give me a warrior one. Hips even and level. Maybe you want to shift your right hip back as your left hip comes forward. Up. Hands to heart center. Sweep up to heart center. Up. Heart center. One more time. Sweep up to heart center. Let's step to center. Fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Big sweep. So the flows we're going to do is a standing cat to cow. Allow your shoulders to go this movement in your cat pose. It's a generous knee bend to allow your hips some mobility. And then bring it forward. Warrior one. All the way up through heart center. Circle sweep and down. Circle sweep and down. One more time. And down. Step forward, fold. We're going to flow through again. See if I'm going to hit the ball. So it's a doming and rounding. Spine, your shoulders got this movement. Your hands come to thumbs, maybe to your shoulders. Bend your knees to straighten. To standing cat and cat. And hands to heart center. Shifting weight to the left. Tree pose. Inhale. Come back over. Shift your weight to the right. Tree pose. And now sweep that foot back. Warrior two. And hang out here for a little bit longer. Sweeping hands up through heart center. Up to heart center. Up to heart center. Open back out, warrior two. Little hop. We're going to find our way back at the front of the mat. Roll through those modified half sun salutation, half lift. Oh, that was a fold to half lift. Forward fold all the way up. So hands come forward, generous knee bend, straighten, shoulders come back. 2 and 3. Hands to heart center. Right foot comes in, left foot grounds to tree. Open it up, warrior two. Same deal, circle sweep 1. Circle sweep 2. Circle sweep 3. Open it up, warrior two. Little hop. To step forward. We're going to rest here in a fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Sweep to the sky. Hands to heart center, dome and round, standing cat. Shoulders back, cow. Cat to cow. Cat to cow. Find your mountain. Tree pose. Left leg. Inhale. Left leg being your grounded leg. Right leg being your tree leg. Through to the other side. So we're going to start that movement. Warrior two. Straighten. Give it a tip like a teapot. See if it's moving down. See? Inhale. Up. Let's see if we can keep it all in the same frame. Bring your hips to center. Fold forward. We're going to go slow-mo. In all the way down. Half lift. Forward fold. Sweep. These cat and cows up. Back. Up. Pull your shoulders forward. Shoulders back. Hands to heart center, tree pose, left foot ground. Open it up to your warrior two. Straighten through your front leg. And then hinging from the hip. Inhale. Circle sweep to lift. Warrior two. Little hop. Lunge. Coming forward. Let's go again. Slow mo. Fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Up. Let's go. One. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Let's go one more time. All the way up. Fold on down. Inhale. Walk your feet back. Tabletop. Cat. Cow. Child's pose. Let it go. Inhale. On your exhale, give it a cross. We're going to roll up and over. So next thing you know, we're going to be on our backs. Just roll on down. Bring your knees in and sweep your hands up over your head. Find that big length. We're going to just rock and roll. If you want to change this into an ab move, you tuck your knees in, low back lifts, and you're going to feel your abs engage. Happy baby. Soles of the feet together, knees wide and apart. A little rock and roll here. And then bring your feet together. Butterfly. Usually we release our feet to the ground. We're going to do this butterfly in a little bit different way. One more inhale. Come out to your happy baby. And then bring your feet to the sky. Feet up the wall. You can take your hands behind you if it feels better, behind your thighs. And then supine twist. Allow those legs to come over, releasing here. We're going to hang out about 2 minutes or so. So let it go. Settle yourself in. I want you to really melt your way into the mat here. One more inhale. Bring your knees to center, and we're going to do that stretch sequence again. So let's start. Look at that. Super zoom out. Happy baby. Butterfly. Roll head side to side. Those little micro stretches are good. And then back up. Twist over to the other side. Again, 2 minutes here. Try to let it go. Try to set yourself into this twist. All right, well, we're back. So let's do that again. Happy baby with that. The sketch sequence. Butterfly. Release your feet all the way down. Sweep your hands up over your head. Go ahead and wipe your legs. Cross your right leg over your left. And then sweep your hands over to the left side bend. Let's go to the other side. Left leg over right. Bring your torso over to the right. We call this side, well, supine candlestick, also banana, depending on how old you are. One more inhale. On your exhale, bring it back. Bring your knees in. Knees together. Walk those feet out. Maybe you're a little bit of a pigeon toe. Hands over your head. Bent knee supine. You're going to feel an elongation through your lower back. Allow that just to sink. And let's go find our Shavasana, whatever that might be. Maybe you just want to release and relax. Maybe you like this bridge pose. Whatever works for you. I'm going to do a seated meditation for a little bit. Release tension through those fingers. Release tension through those toes. Maybe you want to close your eyes. It's your house or wherever you are in your own space and time. So do whatever feels good. We're going to be here 22 minutes, 20 minutes. I would fall asleep. But let it go. Maybe you want to be there 20 minutes. Who knows? Let's go ahead and wiggle those fingers. Wiggle those toes. When you're ready, find that easy, loose fetal position. So we're going to stay here a little bit longer than we usually do. And then find your easy seat. Maybe we're going to do a couple circles. And then when you're ready, find the upright spine, tiny tuck of your chin. Maybe hands to heart center. I like to do the cosmic mudra. It's a tiny cup of joy in my lap, but whatever resonates with you. Give me an inhale. Let it go. Thank you for joining me virtually, wherever you are. Namaste, friends. Peace out. And tap, 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 tap.